just initial thoughts, disregarding that kind of. But how do you think the team that did what was out there? How do you think they did?
They were good. It's hard to be upset when you have the group out there and they're doing their best to kind of lay it on the line. I thought we had some people that were really, really good today. I thought we had some freshmen that stepped up and did a good job. Heather Merritt had a good day today. She swam really well. The times that she put up were really solid. Edith Lingman, one of our freshmen, was really good on the women's side. First dual meet she's ever had, and I thought she did a great job with that. Won the 100 free, I believe, and Christina Lappin had a very solid meet. Sarah Smith was good in her mile today. The girls, I was really happy with the girls. Emily Cornell had a great meet. She just missed her lifetime best. Maggie Langdale just missed a lifetime best today. So we were lacking on the depth. We didn't have quite the numbers that we wanted to take out into a dual meet and race, but I thought the women did well. On the men's side, we seemed a little bit sluggish. We didn't quite have the pop that I was hoping we would have today, but I think we did have some good events. I thought Tom Parabonio's 400 IM was pretty good. Niels Wick-Glosson was solid today. One of our freshmen that kind of took a step forward, I thought, was Nick Pease. I thought he did a pretty good job today. We've still got a lot of growing up to do. I think we made some silly mistakes, and I thought we have some people that need to kind of have a little gut check on our team and decide how good they really want to be. And we'll see going forward. This is not how we wanted to see this meet come out, and we'll prepare next week to try to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
So. How much did the meet getting canceled last week, did that play any role in it not being able to get in the pool?
No, I mean, we still held our practice schedule, and we did put them up on the blocks on Friday and race, and it wasn't optimal. I mean, I would have liked to have been down in Florida, but it wasn't sunny Florida there, so it was rather rainy and nasty. So we were better off here, and we trained and we took them through what would be more a normal week for us. I think today, with the people that we put in the lineup, I think they were ready. I think they were ready to be fast, and for the most part, they were pretty good. So it's hard to sit here and hang our head. I'm disappointed in the loss. We shouldn't have lost that way, but at the same token, I'm proud of the people that stepped up to the challenge.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you specifically about Christina Lappin, but you can talk about some of these other freshmen too that just...
Christina deserves a lot of credit, and I think she's just starting to understand. The great thing about our freshman girls is I'm not sure they understand how good they can be. And the coaching staff sees things in them that I don't think they see in themselves yet. And so part of our job is to bring that out in them and help them to understand what kind of champion is kind of buried down deep inside them. So that to me is the fun part of coaching. You've got some girls today that got a glimpse of what they could do. Emily Cornell came up to me as soon as her 200 back was over and said, "I haven't swum that fast in 2 years." And that was the first dual meet of the year. So we're just getting started with her, and she's still learning how to race. That's the fun part for us. There's also a lot of challenging parts of the coaching that we face today. But, I think our freshmen are showing, especially our freshman girls, are showing a very strong, they're showing a really strong dynamic right now as a class and as part of our team. And I'm happy with where we are. I think our guys will get there. We're just not quite there yet. So.
You mentioned it a little bit, but 2 weeks to A&M, what's kind of be the focus?
We're back to work tomorrow morning. I pulled the team aside a few minutes ago, and I told them that this needed to burn in their belly for a few days. Well, not a few days. This needs to burn in their belly all year. A loss like this, it doesn't sit well with me, and it shouldn't sit well with them. So we're going to get back to work in the morning. We got 2 practices tomorrow. We got a practice on Saturday, and then next week will be another meet week. We'll go through a regular schedule. We travel. We've got a full week down, and then we travel after that to Texas A&M. So the preparation is to start making sure we know what we're up against in College Station, knowing what they're going to do and how they're going to race. Their women won SECs last year, so it's one of the best teams in the country that we're going to face coming up, and so we need to be ready to face that challenge.